So how incredible is that? If you were curious just how devoted climate liberals are to the cause, that is how devoted they are. And it's also an indication of just how spoiled and disconnected from reality Western liberals have become. Those who allowed their nations to become fully reliant on a dictator for energy and then were dumb enough to criticize him when he invaded another country. You can't have this both ways. Their failed policies are already impacting Europeans, everybody, from the average citizen to the common business owner. In Britain, households face an 80% increase in the price cap on their energy bills starting next month. Imagine that, it can just double in a month. Recent research warned that up to 3 in 4 pubs are at risk of closing this winter due to rising energy costs. And joining us now is Ronan Gaffney. He is the general manager of Ye Olde Fighting Cocks. It's a 1,200-year-old pub in England that has survived world wars, recessions, and is now threatened by the cost of energy, of all things, which, of course, could spike a lot higher. Ronan, thank you so much for coming on. I just want to ask, first off, how much have your bills already spiked at this point?
Well, at the moment, we went from 1.6K monthly to 5K monthly, which is a very simple basic, but that just shows you how much it's already gone, and that's not even getting started. So that could also double within the within the coming months. So you can imagine if it went up to 10K from 1.6, that is outrageous. And it doesn't matter how well you run a business, that's some steep hill to climb.
I mean, it's already tripled from 1,600, I guess, well, you're on the pound right now, up to 5,000. I mean, that right there, I think, I have to suspect that's going to already put a lot of people out of business, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are, even if you're doing well, that hits you. But a lot of businesses are on the edge and they're like doing well. And that could be the difference between being above the line and being below the line. Which is, even businesses talking. The real issue is with households, where that goes when you're living with a family below the line and you're just above the line rather. And then if that triples, there's no way of you suddenly, what are you going to do? Get 3 more jobs and then suddenly get above the line again? It's, it's kind of crushing,
Do you find there's a disconnect among the political leadership in your country and throughout the EU as well, overly concerned about climate change and then oddly naive about how critically important energy is every single day to people? And I mean, you have to have energy to survive.
Yeah, you've really got to wonder where it's coming from, and you've really got to wonder what decisions they're making with being blind to other things, really. And it's hard to tell from the ground level, but it's kind of ridiculous to look at from where we are.
Well, they took, and what they did is, they take a problem. They have an issue with energy, and I think we certainly see this with the Germans as well. They want to just pretend like energy is clean because it's now made somewhere else, right? So we can bring in all of this Russian natural gas and oil. We don't have to feel bad about it. So we think we can feel like we're doing something for climate change. We can watch China burn, more fossil fuels than they've ever burned before. But as long as we're not doing it, we can all feel like we're doing the right thing.
Exactly that, you know what I mean? It's impossible to get back to where we were before this whole COVID pandemic situation when there's just yet another bump in the road, you know what I mean? We're trying to go from what we were to be what we were again, and it's hard to get there when yet another roadblock has been hit, you know what I mean?
I want to ask just finally, a new prime minister in England, Liz Truss, first day in office. I didn't know if you had any general thoughts on this woman. Does this give you any hope? Do you have confidence?
I don't want to speak ill of someone who hasn't really made their impact yet. But if she doesn't let us go from what was good, if she doesn't make us get our pub to the greatness it was, if we can't get great again and our country can't get back to the point that we were at because of Liz Truss, then I will be, no one's going to be happy about that.
No one's going to be happy. Boy, you guys have it's a really scary time. I mean, we're going into the fall now and into the winter, and there's a lot of reliance on that Russian energy over there, and what a scary time it is. Ronan, we're going to keep in touch with you if you don't mind, and we appreciate you coming on and telling us your story.
Of course, Rob. No problem at all, Rob.
All right. Thank you, Ronan.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. September is historically the worst performing month for the stock market, so you better be ready for it. The Fed continues to aggressively raise rates, and JP Morgan is forecasting another mega rate hike September the 21st. Is that why Jamie Dimon said an economic hurricane is coming our way? Well, gold and silver have remained remarkably stable despite the Fed aggressively raising rates today. The Patriot Gold Group has a special incentive for Newsmax viewers. Huge! Now precious metals investors can enjoy the no-fee-for-life gold and silver IRA on qualifying rollovers, or enjoy free, discreet, insured shipping on all direct gold and silver purchases. Here's the number, 800-356-4470. Call 800-356-4470 today.